What's going on? Alex here, and today I wanted to talk about this new LED monitor lamp that I picked up. So you may have seen in my last video I got a brand new monitor. If you didn't, you can check it out here. I've always kind of struggled to find a good lamp. I know that's a really nerdy thing to say, but yeah, I've always struggled to find a really good lamp. I've had a couple and they just haven't worked. I've got this kind of slant here in the roof because I'm in the attic, and yeah, they just don't tend to fit and they clutter up my desk. So I thought a monitor lamp would be a great option for me. I was looking at the BenQ one, but it's €100 and I just thought there's no need to spend that much money. So I went, as I always do, on Amazon, searched for the cheaper option. So I got this one from Quntis. I got this one from Quntis and it cost €50, which is kind of expensive, I suppose, but it's all right for what it does. So you might ask, why would you go for a monitor lamp over a regular lamp? And there's kind of a few reasons for that. So one, as I said, just for convenience, to clear up clutter off a desk. You have it mounted on your monitor, it's not taking up any real estate on the desk, and it's in the perfect location, so it's right in the middle of your desk and it looks down on anything. So if I'm writing out notes or anything like that in a dark room, it's perfect. There's no shadow or anything because it's coming in at the right angle, whereas sometimes with a lamp being on the left or the right hand side, it can cause shadows and stuff like that. It's only a small detail, but I think it's pretty cool. And then the second reason is mainly for bias lighting. So a lot of the time I'd be working on my desk in the dark, pitch black, just the screen on, and apparently that's very bad for your eyes. It gives you eye strain and stuff like that. So having this lamp just creates that bit of bias lighting. It's not pointed at me, it's not pointed at the monitor, it's just in the room. Supposedly it's supposed to help reduce eye strain. So that's only a good thing if you're working long hours at a desk. So yeah, in the box you get three things. You get the USB cable, which is actually really nice. It's a braided cable, so it's USB-A to USB Type-C. Type-C goes into the back of the lamp. You get the lamp itself, quite nice, kind of a metally finish, and it's an LED. And then on the top it has 4 touchpads, and then you also get the bracket. So the bracket is probably the cheapest part of it. It feels kind of clunky to put the lamp in and out of it. And then there's this adjustable part that sticks on your monitor with a counterweight so that when you press on the touchpad it doesn't move around. Alright, so just looking at this mount that it actually sticks to, so it feels a bit flimsy to put the thing in, but once it's in it's fine. And essentially you have this block here, and this can come out, so it can adjust to fit different types of monitors. Essentially you have these two pieces. So you have these two pieces here. Obviously this one's thicker and then this one is thinner. So if you have a really thin monitor, you'd want the thicker one because it makes the gap less on this. So there's the gap, and then you can obviously stretch it a little bit so it like clamps in. It's quite strong. But then if you have a thicker monitor, you want the gap to be bigger here. So you can see that gap is bigger, so you have more room to play with. So it fits most monitors. I actually tested it out on 4 of my monitors. So I have my new LG monitor, I have an old Samsung one, I have a Dell one downstairs, and then I also have an iMac. So I tested it out on all of them, and with this, the different adjustments, it actually fits on every monitor. The Dell one, it actually not the best because the back of it's slightly curved and it does slip, but I found that if you put the counterweight fully horizontal, it works best. If you put it like that, it tends to topple over. So yeah, you just have to use the counterweight depending on the kind of monitor that you have. So it's pretty good, but definitely this is a bit flimsy to put the LED in and out. That's the one negative, I would say. So there, as I said, there's 4 touchpads. It's touch sensitive. You have the on-off switch. Then to the left of that you have, when you tap that on and the blue light LED comes on, it's supposed to adjust to the room around you, so it kind of dims or brightens up depending on the environment around it. Then to the left of that you have the color temperature, so you can go from white to orange, kind of depending on the time of day that you're using it, I suppose. And then to the left of that you have the brightness, so you can dim it or brighten it up depending on what you want. So pretty good functionality, pretty good build quality. For something cheap on Amazon, I think it's pretty good.
Pretty. pretty good.
I would recommend it to anyone who's looking to get a nice monitor lamp to kind of clear up some clutter off their desk and wants to have kind of good lighting for their desk. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.